Welcome to episode 3 of Mindful SoulStream with the Simple Life. Today we're diving into a topic that has had a profound impact on my journey: human design. If you've never heard of it, or if you're curious to learn more, this is the episode for you. Before we begin today's episode, let's take a moment to open a safe and sacred circle together. One that will hold space for reflection, healing, and openness as we journey through today's insights. This sacred space is one where you can fully connect with yourself, your energy, and the messages that resonate with you. So find a comfortable position. And if you're able, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hold for 4 counts. And slowly release the breath. Letting go of anything you may be holding onto. With each exhale, feel your body softening into relaxation. Let this be a moment of release, of clearing any energy or tension that no longer serves you. Now focus on your breath. Feel the rise and the fall of your chest with each inhale and each exhale. Let your breath anchor you into the present moment, inviting peace and stillness into your body. As you breathe, notice any thoughts or emotions that may come up. Acknowledge them without attachment and let them gently drift away like clouds passing through the sky. With each breath, feel the sacred circle expanding around you. This is a space of safety, of openness, and of acceptance. Within this space, you are free to just be, free to receive the energy and insights that are meant just for you. There is nothing that you need to do but breathe and be present. Take another deep breath in. Fully. The sacred circle is now open, and we are connected in this moment, ready to begin the journey ahead. You are grounded, you are present, and you are held in this sacred space. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Now that we've centered ourselves with a mindful exercise, let's take a moment to affirm a new powerful intention before we dive into human design. Feel free to repeat these silently to yourself or out loud, whatever feels right to you. I am open to new knowledge that supports my personal growth. I trust that I am exactly where I need to be on my journey. I release any limiting beliefs and allow myself to embrace my true self. I welcome clarity and understanding as I explore my unique path. I am grounded, I am present, and I am ready to receive. Now let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel those affirmations settle within you. You are ready to move forward with intention and curiosity. Let's begin. So, what is human design? Well, in simple terms, it's a system that offers a unique blueprint of who you are and a guide as to how you are meant to interact with the world. It's a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth, helping us understand our natural strengths, challenges, and the best ways to make aligned decisions. Human design reveals how we can live more authentically, freeing ourselves from our conditioning and societal pressures that may not serve us. What makes human design special is that it combines several ancient and modern systems, including astrology, the I Ching, the Kabbalah, the chakra system, and even quantum physics. So by blending these elements, human design creates a personal chart or body graph that maps out our energy and how we're designed to navigate life. Each person's chart is as unique as their fingerprint, offering insights into everything from how we best make decisions to the ways we can heal and grow. In today's episode, we'll go over the basic principles of human design and explore how you can use this system not just in your healing journey, but in everyday life. I'll also share some examples from my own chart and how it has guided me to a deeper understanding of myself. So, whether you're new to this or have been exploring human design for a while, there's something here for everyone, even you. Now that we're centered and ready, let's dive into the basics of human design, starting with the energy types. Now the different types are the manifestor, the generator, the projector, the reflector, and the two hybrid types, the manifesting generator and the manifesting projector. Now each type has its own unique way of interacting with the world and expressing energy. Understanding your type is the first step towards living in alignment with your true nature. Now let's start with the manifestor. Manifestors are the initiators in human design. They have the natural ability to start things, create movements, and bring new ideas into the world. Their energy is powerful and independent, often working best when they have the freedom to act without too much interference. Manifestors are meant to follow their urges and act when they feel inspired, making them great leaders and innovators. The key for manifestors is to inform others before taking action, so that they can avoid resistance and create smoother pathways for themselves. Now on to the generator. Generators are the life force of the world. They have a steady, sustainable energy that fuels their work and creativity. Generators thrive when they are doing work that they're passionate about, but they can quickly become drained or frustrated when they're doing things that don't excite them. The key for generators is to respond to life's opportunities rather than initiating action. Their energy flows best when they wait for things to come to them and respond from a place of excitement and joy. When aligned, generators bring a magnetic, vibrant energy into the world. Now for the projector. Projectors are the guides and directors of energy. They are here to lead, manage, and direct others rather than doing all of the work themselves. Projectors are highly sensitive to the energy of others and have a unique ability to see things from a big picture perspective. Their gift is in guiding and recognizing the talents of others. Projectors are designed to wait for recognition and invitations before they can truly shine. Once they're invited, their wisdom and insight become invaluable to the people and projects that they work with. Now the reflector. Reflectors are said to be the rarest of the 5 types, making up only about 1% of the population. Their role is to reflect the health and energy of their environment. Reflectors are incredibly sensitive to their surroundings, and their energy is constantly shifting based on the people and places around them. They act as mirrors, reflecting back the state of the community or group that they're a part of. Because of this, it is crucial for reflectors to surround themselves with positive, supportive environments. They are meant to take time, usually a full lunar cycle, before making big decisions, as this helps them gain clarity and align with their true self. Okay, we're now going to jump into the 2 hybrid types. First, the manifesting generator. Now, manifesting generators are a hybrid of the manifestor and generator types. They have the energetic drive and passion of a generator with the ability to initiate like a manifestor. Manifesting generators are multi-talented and often excel in a variety of interest in projects. They have a fast, dynamic energy that allow them to accomplish a lot in a short time. However, it's important for them to slow down and make sure that they're aligned with what truly excites them. Like generators, they should wait to respond, though they can also initiate action when they feel inspired to. Lastly, we have the manifesting projector. Now, manifesting projectors share traits from both the manifestors and projectors. Like manifestors, they have the ability to initiate action and bring new ideas into the world. However, like projectors, they are also designed to guide and manage energy rather than doing all the work themselves. Manifesting projectors have a unique blend of initiating energy with the ability to see things from a higher perspective, making them natural leaders and visionaries. For manifesting projectors, it's important for them to balance their ability to initiate with waiting for recognition and invitations, as this will allow them to have the greatest impact with the least resistance. Now, each of the types operate in a different way, and understanding which type that you are can be life-changing in how you approach your healing journey, your work, and your relationships. As we go through the episode, I'll share more about how these types can help us live more authentically and align with our unique energy. Alright, now we're going to pivot to authorities and decision making in human design. Now, in human design, one of the most important aspects of understanding how to navigate life and alignment with your unique energy is knowing your authority. Now, your authority is your personal inner compass. It's the mechanism through which you make the most aligned decisions for yourself. Rather than relying on logic or outside opinions, human design teaches that each of us has a unique way of making decisions that comes from within. We're going to explore the different types of authority and how they can guide you in making choices that are more aligned with your design. First, we're going to go over emotional authority, your solar plexus. Now, people with emotional authority need to allow themselves time to make decisions. Their emotions move in waves, so it's important to avoid making decisions in the heat of the moment, whether they're feeling super high or very low. Emotional clarity comes from waiting for emotional neutrality, a state where they feel balanced, not overly excited or down. When they wait out the emotional wave, they can make decisions that feel right and aligned with their true self. Next, we have sacral authority. Now, a sacral authority is gut level response that generators and manifesting generators use to guide them. For those with sacral authority, decision making is immediate and based on a physical feeling, often a yes or a no response coming from their gut. It's a deep internal knowing that guides them towards what feels energizing and exciting. If something lights up their sacral response, it's a yes. If they feel drained or uncertain, it's a no. The key is listening to their body's instant reaction while not overthinking it. Now we have the splenic authority. Now, the splenic authority is all about intuition. It's a quiet, instinctual voice that often speaks once and then fades away. People with splenic authority must learn to trust that first subtle whisper of intuition. It's usually immediate, and it's always in the present moment. This authority is tied to survival instincts, so it often guides people towards what is safe or healthy for them, even if it's not always logical. Trusting this intuitive knowing can lead to quick yet deeply aligned decisions. Now we've got the ego authority, which is the heart. Those with ego authority make decisions based on what their heart and willpower desires. It's all about what they truly want in life. These individuals need to be in touch with what they authentically desire, and they must ask themselves, is this what I really desire? When their heart is fully committed, their energy naturally aligns with the decision. For those with ego authority, It's important to make decisions based on personal desires rather than external expectations. Now we have the self-projected authority, which is G. Self-projected authority is unique in that it's all about self-expression. For these individuals, speaking out loud is key to making decisions. By hearing themselves speak their truth, they can gain clarity about what they want. It's often through conversations with trusted friends or even by talking to themselves that they realize their direction. The voice coming from their core, their identity, holds the truth to what's really right for them. Now we've got mental or environmental authority. People with mental authority, also known as environmental authority, make decisions by carefully considering their environment and the people around them. For these individuals, it's crucial to talk about their opinions with trusted advisors or reflect on how their surroundings affect them. They need to ask themselves if the environment feels right and if they're supported by the right people. It's not about making decisions on their own, but rather through the guidance of the people and spaces around them. Alright, now the seventh and last authority is the lunar authority, or the reflectors. Reflectors have a very different decision-making process known as lunar authority. Their energy is deeply connected to the lunar cycles, and they require a full 28 days, a full moon cycle, to make big decisions. During this time, they go through different phases of clarity, taking in energy from their environment and people around them. By waiting out this cycle, reflectors can see all angles of a decision and make choices that are fully aligned with their inner truth. Patience is key for reflectors. Alright, so how does one's authority assist with aligning one's decision making? That's a really good question. So each authority is designed to help you make decisions in a way that feels natural and true to your unique energy. When you follow your authority, you're more likely to make choices that lead to fulfillment, satisfaction, and alignment with your life purpose. Whether it's trusting your gut, waiting for emotional clarity, or listening to your intuitive voice, honoring your authority helps you stay true to yourself and live in harmony with the world around you. In human design, decision making isn't about using your mind or following external advice. It's about turning into the wisdom within your body and your energy. Understanding your authority can be a game changer in how you navigate your life and your healing journey. So aside from the authority in human design, each of us also has a profile, which is made up of 2 numbers that represent different aspects of how we interact with the world. These numbers are based on 6 different lines, and together they create a life theme that shapes how we experience life, grow, and relate to each other. Now, the first number represents our conscious side, what we are aware of, and how we see ourselves. The second number is our unconscious side, the part of us that others often see more clearly than we do. So let's dive into the 6 lines in their life themes before I go into more detail about the 6-2 profile, which is my own. Starting with line 1, the investigator. People with line 1 are natural researchers and need to feel secure through knowledge. They enjoy diving deep into subjects in order to understand things at their core before they feel comfortable moving forward. Line 2 is the hermit. The hermit has a natural talent that often comes effortlessly. However, they also need plenty of alone time to recharge. They thrive in solitude, and their best work often happens when they follow their own rhythm. Even though they enjoy being alone, others will often recognize their gifts and call them out into the world. Then we got line 3, which is the martyr. The martyr learns through trial and error. They gain wisdom from their mistakes and experiences, which help them refine their approach to life. They are resilient and often become wise because of the challenges they face. And line 4, the opportunist. Line 4 profiles are naturally social and influential. They thrive through their network and connections, and they build solid foundations through relationships. Their opportunities often come from people they know. Now line 5, the heretic. The heretics are a natural problem solver. They can see things from a broad perspective and are often looked to by others for guidance and solutions. They bring practical solutions to real-world problems. However, they need to manage others' expectations of them. Now, the last line is line 6, the role model. Line 6 individuals go through 3 distinct life phases. In the first phase, which is childhood to around 30 years old, they live much like a line 3, learning through experience and often making mistakes. In the second phase, which is age 30 to 50 approximately, they begin to step back, reflect, and integrate their experiences. And in the third phase, which is 50 and beyond, they step fully into their role of the wise teacher, serving as a guide and role model for others. Now that we've explored the basics of human design, your type, authority, and your profile, let's talk about how understanding these elements can support personal growth, healing, as well as self-acceptance. Human design provides a framework for understanding who you are at your core level, beyond conditioning and societal expectations. By embracing your unique design, you can live in alignment with your true self and navigate life with more clarity and confidence. So understanding your type is one of the most powerful aspects of human design when it comes to healing and personal growth. For example, as a manifesting generator, I've learned that I have a fast-paced, multitasking energy that allows me to work on multiple projects at once. However, just as importantly, I've also learned that I need to listen to my sacral authority and only engage with things that truly light me up. When I force myself into projects or situations that don't excite me, I feel drained and frustrated. Before I understood this about myself, I would push myself through situations, ignoring the signs that I was out of alignment, which often led to burnout. Now, I practice honoring my energy by attempting to say yes only to the things that feel right within my gut. Now, this has been a major part of my healing process. Learning to trust my body's signals and move through life in a way that's true to who I am. For other types, healing might look different. A projector, for instance, may find healing in learning to wait for invitations rather than initiating action, allowing them to conserve their energy and be recognized for their insights when the timing is right. On the other hand, a generator may find peace and fulfillment by simply responding to what life offers, trusting that they'll be drawn to what excites them. Now, I find that trusting your inner compass is important. Your authority is how you make decisions in alignment with your true self. For me, having sacral authority means I had to learn to trust my gut response, whether it's a full body yes or a clear no. Now, in the past, I would often overthink decisions, relying too much on external advice or trying to make decisions from my mind. This created inner conflict and doubt. Since embracing my sacral authority, I've realized that the best decision for me come from my body, not my mind. I listen to that internal yes or no, even that maybe, and it brings me a deeper sense of peace and self-trust. This has been key in my healing journey as I've learned to honor what feels right for me, even if it doesn't make logical sense to others. For those with emotional authority, healing may come from learning to ride the emotional wave and waiting for clarity before making decisions. Trusting that clarity will come when emotions settle can prevent impulsive decisions and lead to more aligned choices. Whatever your authority, the process of honoring it allows you to make decisions that are in tune with your true energy. So your profile, as we had discussed earlier, represents your life theme and how you interact with the world. For myself, being a 6'2" hermit has given me a deep understanding of my life's phases and the importance of balancing my desire for solitude with my role as a guide for others. I've come to appreciate that my early years, full of experimentation and learning through trial and error, were essential for the wisdom that I'm now gaining in this second phase of the life in my care. In terms of healing, I've learned that my hermit side needs time alone to reflect, recharge, and process my experiences. For many years, I thought something was wrong with me for wanting so much alone time, especially in a world that often values constant social interaction and productivity. Though understanding my profile has helped me accept this need for retreat and is part of who I am. It's not something to be fixed. It's something to be honored. I can now create space for solitude without guilt, knowing that it is essential for my personal growth and well-being. For others, embracing their profile might mean learning to lean into social connections, trial and error, or stepping into leadership roles. Each profile offers its own path toward self-acceptance and fulfillment. When you understand and honor your profile, you can release the pressure to conform to societal expectations and instead live in alignment with your true nature. Okay, now we're going to discuss how to use human design for self-acceptance and growth. Ultimately, human design is a tool for self-acceptance. It helps us understand that there is no right way to be, only your way. By tuning into your type, your authority, and your profile, you can start living in alignment with your true self, allowing for greater flow, ease, and healing. Human design has helped me accept the parts of myself that I had to question, and it continues to guide me as I move forward on my journey. So, whether you're seeking healing from past experiences, or clarity on your life's direction, or simply a better understanding of yourself as a whole, human design can offer profound insights. It's not about changing who you are. It's all about embracing who you've always been. Okay, so I've shared some basics of human design, and now I'd like to dive deeper into the chart that has been bestowed upon me and how understanding it has helped me navigate life, align with my purpose, and find healing. So I may repeat some things that we discussed earlier in the show, just as a quick reminder. As a manifesting generator, I have a lot of energy, and I'm naturally drawn to a variety of interests and projects. Now, manifesting generators are multitaskers by nature, and we often feel the need to try different things, pivot, and explore. So earlier in my life, even quite recently, I couldn't fully understand why I felt so drawn to multiple passions. I was conditioned to believe that I needed to focus on one path, one career, or one passion. Anything else felt scattered or unfocused. This led me to attempt to force one path upon myself, which often led to frustration as well as confusion while I was navigating, the professional journey that I've been on. In my learning about the manifesting generator design, it gave me more clarity, allowing me to embrace my multi-passionate nature. I realized that it's not only okay, it's more or so essential for me to have several projects and outlets for my energy. It's how I thrive. So once I started leaning into this aspect about myself, I found more fulfillment in the work that I've been doing and in the creative endeavors that I've been on. I let go of the pressure to choose one thing and allowed myself to follow whatever lights me up at the moment. So being a manifesting generator also means that I need to check in with my gut often, my sacral authority, before I dive into new projects. In the past, I would say yes to things out of obligation or because they seemed like good opportunities on the surface. And I'd quickly lose interest and start to feel drained. Now, I'm learning to tune into my sacral response. If I feel an instant full body yes, then I know it's 100% aligned. If I feel hesitation or a bit of uncertainty, I either wait for clarity or I simply move on. This has saved me from burnout and helped me focus my energy on what truly matters. Now, we spoke a little bit about the 6-2 profile earlier in this segment. Let's dive a bit more into it. So I previously mentioned that the 6-2 hermit profile is that of my own. This duality combines the wisdom and experience of the line 6 role model with the quiet, introspective nature of the line 2 hermit. Now, together, these two lines create a unique life theme of leadership, self-reflection, and natural talent. Now, let's start with the role model, which is line 6. The role model aspect of my design shows that I'm here to guide others through my experiences. As a line 6, my life is broken into 3 phases. In the first phase, from birth to around 30, I was experimenting, learning through trial and error, and discovering what worked for me while experiencing both successes and challenges throughout. This period involved a lot of growth and sometimes challenges that were essential in building the foundation for my later years. Now, in my current phase, which is from age 30 to about 50, it's more about stepping back and reflecting on all that I've learned so far. I'm integrating those lessons and preparing for the third phase, where I will fully step into the role of the wise guide and leader, helping others navigate their own journeys with the insight that I have gained. Now for line 2, the hermit. So on the other hand, the hermit part of me is all about having a natural gift or talent. So although I'm naturally good at certain things, I also require space to cultivate those talents away from distractions, which often leads to my needing plenty of time alone to recharge and process. So even though I very much enjoy my alone time, there's a natural pull where others often recognize my talents and want me to come out of my hermit shell and share what I've learned with the world. And there is also a natural pull for myself to come out of my shell, particularly to be in the energy of carefully selected beings. This is a delicate balance, honoring my need for retreat while also embracing the times when I'm called to step into the spotlight and guide others, or simply my own desire to be in the energy of others. For years, like I had mentioned before, this need for solitude in order to process and create had me feeling guilty about wanting to withdraw from the world at times. I thought there was something wrong with me for needing so much solitude. By beginning to understand the hermit and the chart bestowed upon me, I began to accept that this is a necessary part of who I am, and that I do my best work when I've had the time to retreat and recharge, and I no longer feel pressured to constantly be on. Alright, so what's the conclusion? As a 6-2, my life theme revolves around finding balance between solitude and leadership. In my earlier years, I learned through experience, and now I'm integrating those lessons. The hermit part of me enjoys to step back, reflect, and create in my own space, while the role model side is slowly emerging to help guide others through their own experiences. Now, human design has helped me understand why I sometimes need to retreat and why at others I feel called to lead. It has provided a framework for embracing my natural rhythms and trusting the process of life. So now I know that I'm on a journey to step fully into my role as a guide, while also honoring my need for alone time to recharge and reflect. For those of you with different profiles, your life theme most likely looks different. However, understanding your profile can offer profound insights into how you move through the world and how to live more authentically. Embracing your profile can lead to a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment in both your healing journey and everyday life. In conclusion, the 6-2 profile has shown me that I'm meant to take time to reflect and step back, especially after periods of growth or challenge. This reflection phase helps me make sense of the lessons that I've learned, and it prepares me for the next stage of my journey. So rather than seeing challenges as setbacks, I began to view them as opportunities for growth and wisdom. In essence, human design has helped me align with my purpose by teaching me to embrace who I truly am, not who the world expects me to be. It has given me the tools to trust my own energy, honor my need for solitude, and step into my role as a guide for others when the time is right. It's a continuous journey of learning and self-acceptance, but knowing my chart has made the path clearer and more aligned with who I'm destined to be. So before we close out today's episode, I'd like to share something very close to my heart. If you're interested in diving deeper into human design, I can recommend checking out Human Design Cosmic Imprints. Now, this is a book that I personally self-published. It's actually the first book I've ever created, and it's an example of my being lit up by what excites me in the moment. This book is designed to introduce you to the foundational elements of human design in a way that's easy to understand and apply to your everyday life. This read is meant for those who haven't had the chance to research human design, or for our younger generation who are curious about these types of philosophies. Human Design Cosmic Imprints offers insights into your type, authority, profile, the zodiac, gates, and more. It also covers a little about how astrology, the I Ching, the Kabbalah, and the chakra system, even quantum physics, is used to establish your body graph, while also providing practical guidance for aligning with your unique energy. Now, you can find Human Design Cosmic Imprints on Amazon, and it's been a labor of love for me. A way of sharing the tools and knowledge that have helped me in my own journey. I trust that it will pique your interest and bring forth the desire to understand your design and your desire to live more authentically. Let us now take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. Understanding your human design is more than just knowing your type, your authority, or your profile. It's about deepening your understanding of yourself and embracing the unique way you're meant to move through the world. When you begin to live in alignment with your design, it can have a profound impact on your healing journey, your relationships, as well as your everyday life. Here are a few questions for you to ponder as you move forward. How would your life change if you trusted yourself more fully? Your body, your energy, and your guidance. What areas of your life feel out of alignment? And how might understanding your human design help you approach those areas differently? Are there any aspects of yourself that you've been resisting or judging? How might accepting those parts of your design lead to greater self-acceptance and peace? How can you make decisions that are more aligned with your true nature? What could shift if you began to trust your unique authority, whether it's your gut, your emotions, or your intuition? In what ways could honoring your natural energy and pace help you heal from past experiences and live more authentically in the present? Now let's take some time to reflect on these questions and how they relate to your own journey. Now, human design offers us a gift of self-awareness and acceptance. And when we begin to align with who we truly are, we can experience more flow, ease, and fulfillment within our lives. To fully close out today's episode, let's take a moment to honor the space we've shared and bring closure to the sacred circle that we've created together. Now, this simple exercise will help us ground the insights and energy that we've cultivated. So let's find a comfortable seated position. If you're able to, let's close our eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And slowly exhale through your mouth. Let your shoulders relax, releasing any tension that you might be holding on to. Now imagine that the space around you is a circle, a sacred, protected space where you've connected with your inner self. This inner circle, you've invited reflection, insight, and healing. As we begin to close the circle, take a moment to express gratitude for yourself, for the journey you're on, and for the space you've allowed yourself to explore today. With each breath, free the energy of the circle, drawing inward, becoming more focused and contained. As the circle closes, trust that the insights and lessons from today are with you, carried in your heart as you move forward. Take another deep breath in. Exhale slowly. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And with that, our sacred circle is now closed. However, the energy and the intentions that we've cultivated remain with you, guiding you in the days to come. Now, Thank you for being here with me today on the Simpl3 Life Mindful SoulStream. I look forward to continuing this journey with you, and I trust that this episode has inspired you to explore your own unique design and how it can support you in living a more aligned and authentic life. Until next time, continue to take care of your mind, continue to take care of your body, and continue to take care of your spirit. Stay present, stay curious, and keep embracing your unique path.